It all started with this beautiful moonlight sky. We were on the road, and honestly, the vibe was already pretty good. Then came the morning, and Kagraturi looked completely different. The roads were quiet, the weather was nice, and the views along the way were just something else. After enjoying the morning drive for a while, it was finally time to get into our Chandirgari. We had the beautiful city view in front of us, and from here, the journey was getting more exciting.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
After traveling for a quite while, we finally reached our first stoppage. There was a regular security check, so we stopped for a bit and then went through the process. The area around the stoppage was really green, and there were quite a few things to eat, for example, guava and some traditional fruits, little places to spend time. So we took a short break before getting back to the road. Then we started again. The road became more and more winding with all those curves, ups and downs, and the weather was pretty hot too. So after a while it was getting a little hectic, to be honest, but the moment was finally saw our cottage and the view around, all that tiredness just disappeared.
Moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
I couldn't really get the perfect shot of the cottage, but overall, the place was pretty good and comfortable. They also gave us some welcome drinks. The drinks were a little salty, I'm not gonna lie, but they were still pretty good because we were exhausted. And then there you go. This was the view from our cottage. A sunny, clean balcony with the hills right in front of us. Not a bad place to spend a day, right? After settling in, we went outside for a little while. There were some swings of the hills, and just sitting there and enjoying the surroundings was actually pretty good. Then came the night, and the whole place completely changed. The lighting around the cottage, restaurants looked really beautiful. It had a completely different vibe compared to the daytime. When we went for a dinner, that was actually the first time we really got the experience of night sky here. I also walked around for a while on the road, and the fog was so thick that it almost felt like a winter. But the weather was really hot. Considering how hot the day had been, it was honestly amazing. And then came one of my favorite moments of the entire trip. I opened the window it at around 4 in the morning, and it was the view waiting outside. It honestly felt like I was opening the window to a dream. From the moment the whole scene kept changing, every few minutes the sky looked different, almost like watching a movie in a real time. And I just sat there watching it, enjoying the peace. Around 6:30, I was still outside on the balcony, just walking around and watching the sky slowly change. Time was passing without any noise. There was almost nothing happening around me, but somehow I was enjoying every second of it.
Taking my sweet time. Whatever the plan, I know I'm holding the best of me out of my hand. I know you always understand. Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I
we went to the Lusaigram. Lusaigram is a small, beautiful village around, like, area surrounded by hills and greeneries of the region. The simple environment, local houses, and the nature surroundings giving the place a different feeling. I mean, it's basically a museum. So I just went there. We gave 30 taka for each as the ticket, but it was not that good, but it's okay, you know. We checked around 10:30, checked out, and it was a time to start our journey back towards the Kagurachuri city. And the road was the same. The journey was pretty much the same, but somehow it was still enjoyable. Maybe after experiencing everything from the previous day, even the familiar road felt like a little different. Once we got back to the Kagurachuri, we still had the whole day ahead of us. So instead of calling it a day, we decided to explore a little more, headed towards the Alutida and some of the parks. And the views there was absolutely amazing. There were some really beautiful spots along the way. Every now and then we came across another scene that made us stop and look. Then we finally reached the Alutila Guha. I mean, it was amazing. For me, this was a completely different experience. We walked along a trail for a while, surrounded by hills, and eventually discovered the cave. Walking through the Alutila Guha was like pretty enjoyable. It wasn't about reaching the destination. The whole walk and the feeling exploring something different made it both. We were talking to each other, and, like, it was something different. And that's pretty much it. It was definitely a long and sometimes tiring journey with plenty of heat, winding roads, a lot of traveling. Honestly, it was completely worth it. Anyway, that's it for the trip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much, everyone.